Warning: the following video contains adult themes, violence, sexual content, drug and alcohol use, and coarse language. It is not intended for those under 18. What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to start living on the edge again, our adventures throughout Night City. So it's going to be another little bit of a psychic week. We've just started taking over Japantown and the stuff east of the river. We completed Watson and had some fun times out there, and started working on everything out here.
Don't rub me.
So it's been pretty decent. So the first thing we need to do out here in Japantown to make sure that everything is set and ready for us is we need some place to lay our head and to rest up. So we're going to go and grab the apartment that's out here. That's the word I'm looking for, before we start doing much else. Now, a lot of this area is going to be used for a lot of things, I'm pretty sure, because, you know, it's a busy little area of town. And of course, there's tiger claws everywhere out here. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of them as we go along. Big thing right now, though, is we want to make sure that we can get kind of a grip on where we're at. Because out in Watson, out that way, it was all industrial, a few tiger claws, a lot of maelstrom, and a lot of scav. And that was pretty easy, because the maelstromers and scavs are not as tactically sound as the tiger claws are. So we just have to be aware of that as we go. Some loud sounds from the adverts and everything as we're going by. I did clean up our inventory as we went before we started our little adventure this week, because, yeah, we had a lot of stuff stacked up, which means we can probably upgrade some stuff here pretty quick. This is what I mean about tiger claws just being everywhere, and they come in much larger packs. Oh, man. Oh, those are scabs. We might just have to deal with them, because I hate scavs. I absolutely hate them. They are the worst human beings possible in all of Night City, so let's toss a contagion on you. A contagion on you. Get them all infected up, and just yes, come around the wall. And last one is hiding around this corner. Whole bunch of scavs taken care of. Really, the NCPD should be paying us for this, because we're cleaning up the streets for them. Break his back. The fewer scavs there are, the better off this world is.
Hey, should I do something to you?
He's acquired 3 narratives and 0% not true.
And there's quite a few advantages to having the Japantown apartment once we get up there, because I read the brochure while we were all hanging out during the downtime.
Donald, watch out.
This is the way I'm going to format some of my knowledge anyway. And the brochure seemed really, really, really awesome. So, once we get there and buy it, we can have a good time with it. So, first off, it's pretty centrally located to everything that we would need out here, next to Ripper Docks. Fingers is fingers. Because we're near Jig Street. There's clothing, food, weapons, and everything pretty close by. And there's also some reported crimes, which is awesome. But if we rent it for $3 grand, which is fine. Personal access token will take.
It's too loud for you? Just slot in some earplugs and it's night.
So we'll go
It's not
up
bad.
to the apartments.
What the smell? Not sure you're in that room.
Apparently we have a message on our phone. Ah, yes, we didn't clear that from when we did Wakako's last mission. Ah, yes, it's this side. So this is the Japantown apartment, and we can alter the styling and upgrade it as we see fit. And for those of you who have played Witcher, go Trace. It's awesome. So it's got all of the typical amenities you'd expect. You've got your wardrobe, bed to get your rested bonus, stash, and all of that. But you also have the ability to burn some incense, and your shower's over here. The big advantage to the Japantown apartment is its location. It's pretty stable, all things considered. And it's a nice little place to get away. And if you come over, you can actually look out the windows into the Kabuki markets and stuff. Nice little cherry tree down below. So definitely worth our time to grab it. And it'll give us a place to fall back to while we're adventuring around in Japantown. The only downside is the elevator. It takes a little bit extra time. Alright, so with that all set up, now that we have our apartment, let's get rid of this reported crime here. Deal with it once the light levels equalize, apparently. Deal with the, because it's like right around the corner from us. And we don't tolerate scabs in our neighborhood.
Where are you, Sluka?
Alright, let's cripple his movement. Deal with him. That should be everybody, I think. Getting any more warning signals. Yeah. Pretty simple, but it cleared out all of the negatives from around our home. One of the best things you can do in Night City is to set yourself up so that there isn't any negatives. That many cops right around the corner, you'd expect them to do something different. There is a side job over here that we can do, and an assault in progress. We're going to do both of those. Okay, it looks like the side job is taking us up. Let's reload our sniper rifle while we're at it. Because this is one of the cooler markets in Night City. I love the vibe and the aesthetic. In fact, there's some free stuff just lying about, which is nice. Epic quality at that. Multi-tiered. Oh, and there we have some tiger claws. We had to roll past these guys when we were coming in with Goro, so... Saw 4 signals out there. Gotta wait on our ramp to build back up before we can toss some more out. Being a little bit sneaky about it.
Dishonorable bitch!
There's a lot more tigers over there than I thought.
God damn it!
Still got at least one tiger up. And she is a skull level enemy that we are going to deal with.
I'm hit!
You can have a little grenade. She had a pink katana. That helps. Dying Light probably could use an upgrade though, so we're gonna have to look at upgrading our stuff while we go along. It's worth a fair bit of Sea-bills. Wow, how can you tell I've had Battletech on the brain for a while? Eddies. Eddies the currency that we use here. Now there is that side gig down there. But I think we're going to hold off on that one for right now. There's methods to my madness and madness to my method. Because we're right near Automatic Love. And that's what we were going to do this week. Just go meet back up with our girl and see how things are going.
Heard you ran a discount yesterday. Try something.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
Probably not surprising that we walked past a couple of Tiger Claws coming in here.
Way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
A routine inspection has shown many.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
In response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office
Why don't you
has
believe
raised
Judy?
the public
Think Judy's lying. Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
Schools and hospitals have been closed until further notice.
Alright, so I guess we're going to be going into clouds here.
Blow up doll,
Formally designed
remodel the hole, and that's cheating.
We'll have to wait
That's the
until
infidel.
clouds is open though, so we're going to do that. Just have to slide in and we'll see what this lady lets us do.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Sneak in to do this, so might as well jack in.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable. If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Let's go with Samurai. That seems more Shimra.
Samurai.
And saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
I guess those are the ones we have to choose from.
2 matches. Interesting.
Is that normal or...
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Well, let's stick with the theme. We're gonna go with Sky.
Rather go with Sky.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
Alright, sure.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Sky awaits you in booth 9. Disconnect, please.
Alright.
Is that it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
You won't find... Thank you. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go talk to Sky.
Hi, I'm Sky. And you must be... Valerie?
V.
It's just V.
Just V. Only people who know me real well can use my real name.
Okay then. V.
Well, looks like this'll be interesting.
So, V. You're dying.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into any psychobabble for this.
Samurai.
Oh, what's going on? Goddamn thing threw me out.
Need to talk to you.
Talk? You pulled the emergency brake, ripped me out just to talk? What happened? I do something wrong?
Nothing wrong, we're just here for information.
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Not much. Everyone's got their own booths, their own problems, their own little bubbles. It's a fragile ecosystem. People like you barge in, violate it, try to rearrange. No.
Look, we need your help.
You gotta help me. Please. I'm no threat. But she could be in trouble. Just want to talk to her, find out if she's okay.
In case you haven't noticed, Dollwork's not the most secure job in the world. One day you're in, the next you're out, and maybe gone.
Anything out of the ordinary happen here lately?
Fine. Heard a customer did a number on her. But that's all I know. Shit like that happens around here way more often than anybody'd care to admit. You ought to ask Tom. Two of them were inseparable, gossiping for hours on end.
And who's Tom?
Who's Tom?
A doll, like the rest of us. What do you think, an XBD star?
Where'll I find him?
VIP area. Booth 2, I think.
Thanks. See? You turned out to be useful after all.
Alright, so that helps. But if everybody has their own booth, maybe Evelyn had one? Ooh. Yeah.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Blood. Fresh, not too much. Put it to a wound rather than a kill. What's this?
Well, that looks like a cyber attack.
Well, client wasn't the one who flew off the handle. Something bit her in the ass.
Now we really need to find her. Hopefully she's not too damaged to help us out.
What do you think? Cyberpsychosis?
Sounds crazy, but she could have been remotely hacked. A netrunner?
Weird.
wonder if that's what our synapse burnout quick hack does. So we gotta get in the VIP area without weapons.
But it would be much better.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes, I am.
Maybe
No,
we
sir,
just
you're not.
be patient.
You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am?
Is there a problem?
This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in there.
From what I can see, your VIP membership has been revoked.
Say what now?
Please stay calm, sir. Or we're gonna have to escort you outside. No shortage of wise asses.
I'll see. You're going back upstairs?
In a minute. Need to piss first.
Oh, convenient. Tiger Claw would probably have like an access token or a key or something. So we'll just follow him into the men's room and Tiger Claw down. And no one the wiser. Alright, so Sky said booth 2. There's booth 2 right there.
What will you have?
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Hi. I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure, I don't have your details? Sorry, no idea what I'm supposed to do.
I want to talk to Evelyn.
You need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
Mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
Well, which one is it? Osaka or Oslo?
Osaka or Oslo? Which was it?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Alright, she tell you she was leaving?
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Alright, so who is this Woodman guy?
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest. But everybody calls him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
So he's the manager of this place.
Could it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh. That's what they should be replacing.
Alright, so we gotta get through there, but it says no entry.
That's the whole point.
There's a security cam right there, so this could be risky. If we just turn that off, that's the wiser. And he can't really see us, so we'll just slip in. Now, we're in a hostile area, so we're gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna try and be invisible in here.
Have you ever heard of Jotaro Shobo? He's one of the T-Claws.
Yeah, we remember him.
A fucking psycho. Likes to hurt people.
The monks have him on their blacklist. Some girls marked him for death.
That's all pudding, honey. But so what? Assholes like Shogo have been on my blacklist before I heard of it.
The monk's blacklist is more powerful. It actually means something.
I'll believe it when I see his rotting, stinking corpse.
Amen to that.
Looks familiar.
What's that?
Evelyn's jacket. Crumpled like a tissue. Must have been here a while.
Oh, cocktail stick, an iconic katana. So that's something to add into the collection.
What's got you all glum?
I saw Mr. J today.
I thought you liked him. I thought he was your bull.
Okay, well, we gotta get around there, but I don't want to get in front of that guy. So let's go down this way. It's a locked door. We have the technical skills to get through. Check the security room. There's a tiger claw in here, so we'll have to deal with him quietly. Alright, looks like they have some information.
Tiger Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. Always got eyes on their dolls. Know what goes on in these booths. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch? Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying?
Alright, looks like somebody was doing a lot of stuff here. So let's just turn off their local network too. Don't need to deal with that. Now we took out Jotaro Shobo.
Something spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m., they hauled every last security man to the club. Looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too.
Hey, reinforced spotted bras. It's gotta be kind of creepy to go through the changing room like this. Cool.
Left her purse.
Could have had more than one.
All her shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
Alright, looks like we get to go in and talk to Mr. Woodman.
Hey, no clients allowed in here. Well, dear, and close the door on the way out, would ya? As you can see, I'm very busy.
We're looking for Evelyn Parker.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life.
I already don't like this guy.
You could do better. Try Roxy over at booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioral chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
Well, you kind of look at like a reasonable man. Let's make a deal. Much as it bugs
Look to me like a reasonable man. I think we can work something out.
And you look to me like a psycho bitch who's never been ghosted by her bill or beau before. But go on. I'm listening.
Pay for the info.
You've got info, I've got Eddie's. It's a fair trade. What's your price?
You need to pull your head out of your ass. Eddie's will buy you whores here, not snitches. I look like either of those to you?
I just want to make a donation.
Told you what you looked like. Don't tell me you weren't listening. Surely a reasonable man like yourself wouldn't mistake a donation for a bribe.
Real pleasure chatting. But just where exactly do you see this going?
Well, this is where Jotaro Shobo's death actually helps us. We killed him earlier.
Clouds is under Tiger Claw control, isn't it?
It's none of your fucking biz.
Guessing you heard about Jotaro Shobo?
Shobo had an accident.
No, Shobo had an unlucky meeting
What Shobo had was a very unfortunate meeting with me. Just happened to be his last. Wouldn't want this to be your last meeting, would ya?
Course not. Never wanted to be anything like Shobo.
Good, scare the shit out of this prick. Kinda deserves it. Looks like a trash human being anyway. We need the information, and you don't want to
Girl you're looking for, Parker? She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here. But you don't know shit. Dolls aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
So Evelyn stopped bringing in profits?
Evelyn stopped pulling profit?
No denying that, sadly for her.
Saw what she did to the client. She gets spiked or something?
Whatever or whoever fried her circuits, it came from outside our subnet. They played their deck like a virtuoso. Her chip was fucking rot. Believe you me, we tried to fix it. Didn't even come close.
Dolls often go haywire like that?
They common? These kind of accidents?
Ever used tech that never broke? Didn't think so. Behavioral chip splits you right down the middle. Some people plain lose their minds. And for everyone that does, there's a dozen in line to replace them.
Get to the point, because I really want to put a bullet in your head.
This you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripperdoc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, said he knew something or other.
Alright, name and address now.
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know a last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. Goes by fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there. And don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
Dark fingers on Jig Jig Street. Sounds like a co-ed's wet dream.
He is so lucky we're not armed right now. Aside from cocktail stick and our mantis blades. That would be noisy and loud. So we're gonna get him back at some point, I'm sure. If not, we'll make it sure.
You may take your weapons.
Downside is now we have to reassign our weapons and their spots. Where's Fenrir? And I did pick up another Grad. My wants to behave. Does have more damage, better crit chance with ricochets, and we have cost for shooting and armor penetration, but that's a really bad scope. So we'll put bad scope on this sniper rifle. Attach the good scope here. Alright, so that helps out.
A pleasant day to you. The next time you have that urge for clouds, don't wait.
Alright, we gotta go back down to the ground floor. Although we do have the chance to level up. And now we have maxed out cool. So, we now have access to the Nerves of Tungsten Steel. Guaranteed crit hits for headshots and weak spots, and increased damage as distance increases. So, there's that, and we also have hip fire does not consume stamina. So, running gun is actually the one we want for right now, because it lets us go from hip firing, which is just like this, and
Got
that
a real
gives us
charm
access
this
to our
place.
focus a
In
lot.
that slimy, subterranean kind of way.
Think we'll find
Think
her there?
Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Yeah, good point, Johnny. See, dollhouses aren't your thing?
See, your opinion about dollhouses hasn't changed?
Oh, but it has. Before, I wouldn't have touched one with a 10-mile pole. Now I'm thinking a fire'd really make this place shine.
I'm with you on that one, Johnny. Running gun gives us a whole bunch of advantages with our pistols and all of the things that allow us to use focus. So it's going to make things a lot easier for us. We can spray and pray on one hand and then shoot with precision. Starting to get that little head wobble, like Johnny's invading our brain a little bit more.
Violence continues
It's not
to plague
good.
the Badlands. Shootings have been reported.
You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find Helmet.
Before I forget, we don't want recon grenades here. Frags.
The hell's that? No, no, damn it.
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommiss before we learn how to rip the chip out.
You don't care if we live.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
You know, you're fucked in the head worse than us.
Can't find the words to describe exactly how fucked up you are.
I just needed a calmer moment to think. And yeah, figured since fate gave me another shot, I'll take it.
To live life to the fullest. See the northern lights. Run with the mech bulls or with gazelles on a safari.
To finish what I started, I'm back in the game. Want Sokka out, so I'm gonna need you in.
For some ideal or to square a grudge?
But why? Fighting for some dated ideal? Pursuing a personal vendetta?
You don't need to know. Here to get me from point A to point B. Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Mikoshi's how we grab it.
What is Mikoshi?
Okay, so this Mikoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, we saw what happened to you.
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Mikoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
So... prison?
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are ya? 50 years back, ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
And how do you plan to destroy Arasaka this time?
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time, bomb's named Alt Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need.
Alright.
For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
Well, at least he's being helpful. And we did promise we'd call Judy.
V, you called.
We said we would.
Promised I'd call, didn't I? Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Got a lead on our girl.
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper Dog goes by Fingers. Oh shit.
Know where to find him?
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Oh, we're headed there now.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later, V.
Alright, so we kept our promise to Judy, and of course we would. Since this was mostly talking this week, let's go find some tiger claws to deal with. Something around.
Say, Brendan, what's the difference between a broken bone and a broken heart?
System error. I repeat, system error.
Ah, damn it to hell.
If it was, the NCPD is right there, otherwise we'd engage those tiger claws that are sitting there. That looks like an assault in progress, though. So we're gonna deal with that. And we've got some goodies sitting here. Throw contagion on you. Contagion on you. Now let's take advantage of our new top-tier skill of running gun. No longer use stamina to do that. Or we could just straight up kill him. That works too. A blue X there. I'm not going insane-er. Should be like right here. Oh well. Sometimes that happens. We're not going to go to deal with Jig Street just yet, though. I think for the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into our crafting menu here and see if we can do any upgrades on Dying Night. Now, we still need more legendary components. We need 40 of them. Pretty much, Fenrir can get upgraded. Shock chance. It would give us 3 more damage per shot, and at its rate of fire, that's pretty decent. So we're not going to use too many of those. Now we're up to the legendary version of it too. So that takes care of that for a while. But I think that's where we're going to call it for this week in Night City. So if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video comes out. And remember, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.